I remember Cody saying something. The reason I dress like the champ is because the champ is not here. Well, a champion is not supposed to be there. And I'm going to talk to you about that today. Let's get it.
Get ready!
You're listening to
We are yours, and we're doing it better than anybody else alive.
Welcome to another episode of the Wrestle Bob podcast and the Bobby Wrestling Show. I'm your host, Bobby Brown, Robert Bob TV Brown. How you doing today? I want to talk about this subject real quick, and I told you my show is more of a wrestling subject, topic-driven situation. And first of all, I want to thank everybody for getting us over the hump of the 100. Plus, I know I'm going to lose some subscribers with the last video I did that about Cody is not black. Stop with this foolishness. He's not a black American champ. Stop stealing the shine from real, true black American champions. You know, I wouldn't want a black American to steal the shine from Irish champions and all that kind of stuff. Even though there are black Irish people, there are black Russian people and stuff like that. So go watch the podcast. I hope you get something out of that. It's not nothing personal. It's just the way it is. It's just facts. But I want to talk about this facts. The champ is not here. The champ is not here. When John Cena was the champ, he was there all the time. All the time. He was the champ is here. Stole that moniker from Muhammad Ali. And when John Cena was the Thugonomics guy, basically thumbing down with the word life, with the rings and, you know, the hip hop, that gimmick rocked. That gimmick was good. Came out with an album, pretty decent rap album. Ain't hit the top chart, but it was a decent album for a wrestler. I'm a Bad Man with the Mr. T thing. That was good. You know, the other song where he talked about his hometown, good stuff. He was everywhere. He was on TV. He was on TV every week on both shows sometimes, SmackDown, Raw. He was on TV. He started doing the 8-round movies and stuff like that. John Cena was everywhere, including TV. The champ was there. So the Thugonomics heel became a babyface. And then the WWE started parading him. He even had Vince McMahon acting like he's rapping and trying to wear a do-rag, and had the nerves to use the N-word. And people give him a pass for that. And I wouldn't have given him no pass for that. So John Cena was on TV so much that he began to saturate himself. He went from heel to babyface, red hot babyface, to being booed again. And the WWE was looking for their new champion. They were trying to groom Roman Reigns because they couldn't find another John Cena. They were looking for a white baby face, hot baby face heel. Face. A face to run the place. A face that we can put in front of the company and showcase them as the face of the company. And John Cena was at that time the face of the company. So much that his mystique, his aura, began to diminish. People began to say, hey, it's time for this guy to either go away or become heel, because it's a little too much John Cena. And then the arenas wasn't as packing out as it usually be. John Cena started going to Hollywood and he started dipping away a little bit. And then people started appreciating more when he started coming. But when he was coming every week, when he was on TV every day, when he was on the doggone Nickelodeons and all that kind of stuff, his mystique, his aura began to diminish. It's just like dating. You've been courting that girl for a long time, you know, and you ain't courting her for her heart. You see what kind of package she got, you know. Man, I got to get some of that. She giving you a hard time. She ain't giving it to you. But when you begin to chase her the wrong way and you got yourself around her all the time, she definitely ain't going to be interested. You got to leave some kind of aura. You got to leave some kind of mystique. You got to leave some kind of mystery about yourself to make people want to come out. When Andre the Giant, he didn't show up at everything, but when Andre the Giant came out to Madison Square Garden or whatever, man, everybody came down to this packed house. When Dusty Rhodes wrestled superstar Billy Graham, packed house, because you didn't see Dusty Rhodes on the WWE F promotion. I mean, WWF, 3 W's in F promotion. Ric Flair, when he was with the NWA, Southern Championship Wrestling, Florida Championship Wrestling, Ric Flair didn't wrestle all the time on TV. Once in a blue moon he would, but most of the time he came on the TV to promote a wrestling event he's going to do with the number one contender in that region at the Bayfront Center, at the Omni Hotel, you name it. He came up there to talk his trash. Ladies, when you're looking this good, you can't help but say, what's going on? Or whatever you said. What's causing all of this? When you're the Nature Boy Ric Flair, when you're styling and profiling, Rolex is downrange, get that Mickey Mouse watch out my face. People watch that TV. That's what he came to do, to promote the event. I got a limousine a mile long with 15 women waiting, ready to say, woo. They came for that promotion. Whether it's Wahoo McDaniels, whether it's Dusty Rhodes, whether it's Nikita Koloff, NWA has the best of the best in wrestling. And the best of the best of wrestling is going to come together at the Bayfront Center. Dusty Rhodes, you talking your trash. You know, he's promoting the big events, not the TV events. Once in a blue moon, they'll give you a special treat of Ric Flair wrestling somebody on TV. And then people will say, oh, Ric Flair, the Horseman always. That's why I look at Roman Reigns and I understand how they book this. Roman Reigns and the Bloodline have been booked like Ric Flair and the Four Horsemen. Ric Flair has the ability to beat you on his own, but if he could take a shortcut, he would. He's the dirtiest player in the game. And oftentimes the Four Horsemen came in, interfered, and helped Ric Flair win. Likewise with the Bloodline. See, people who are from this generation don't understand that this is a normal thing in wrestling. If I'm giving you a heel faction, I'm giving you a heel faction for a reason. For you to get all the gold and keep all the gold. The Four Horsemen had all the gold. They had the TV championship. They had the tag championship. They had the world championship. They had the U.S. championship. They had it all. They were parading out here with all dripped in gold way before the Undisputed Era, way before the Bloodline, way before the Hurt Business, dripped in gold, way before Judgment Day. But Ric Flair had that mystique, he had that aura. He didn't put himself out there like that all the time. You're not going to get Ric Flair all the time. So why people are crying about Roman Reigns as champ? Well, he only wrestled so many times. Ric Flair only wrestled so many times. Understand this, people. When you are the marquee person, the face of the company that's bringing the revenue, to bring the money, to bring the growth to the company, you don't put him out every time. You make him so hated that you will pay money to see him get his. You don't want people to see him get his for free on TV. You gonna pay money. I can't wait for that. I hope this person beats them, and you paying that money to go see it live at the Madison Square Garden, live at the Barclays Center. That's what the big four events were created for. So you can see this person finally get his at these big major events. Your marquee person, the one that you hate or the one you love to hate, you want to see them beat this person that you hate, or you want somebody to beat that person that you hate. The WWE and most wrestling promotions know the mind of the average wrestler viewer that if I can get somebody hated, I want this person to take them out. I want this person to beat them. And they're going to play with your emotions on that. If I can figure I can get more money out of this particular, I'm not going to let the guy, I'm going to make it look like he's going to lose and he's going to end up winning him via interference or not. My point is, the reason the champion is not there is because champions don't put themselves out there. Real, true champions not going to put themselves, the main guy, the main marquee person, the one who's going to headline the posters, the headline the billboards, the headline the buses and everything, and everybody else lying behind him. That's the guy that you don't want to trot out every week. That's the guy you want to treat him like he's Manny Pacquiao. You want to treat him like he's Floyd Mayweather. You want to treat him like he's one of your top MMA stars. Ali, you was gonna pay to go see Ali fight. Ali ain't fighting on TV for free. Because he's the marquee. And every event that Ali fought in was sold out. Mike Tyson the same way. You want to sell out an event, you don't trot out your marquee person to wrestle all the time, every time. Open challenge. Marquee person don't do no open challenge. Your marquee wrestler, one of the dumbest things he can do is an open challenge. No, you going to have a tournament. You going to earn your number one ship. You ain't gonna have no open challenge. Well, I'd look like doing an open challenge, and this guy come from this promotion, ain't won hardly jack, and he's gonna try to fight me to try to beat me and make me look like a fool when his record was 0-59, and all of a sudden he get one over on me. That's gonna make me look bad. The champ is not there because the champ is not supposed to be there. Because it's not good business for the champ to be there. You may think it is, but it's not. It always backfire. When you come out all the time and talk and wrestle on TV and have a feud on TV all the time, I mean, you're showing that feud every day. After a while, people are not going to pay or have the urgency to watch you get yours finally because it look like you're getting yours every day on TV. The open challenge thing is for mid-carders. The open challenge thing is supposed to be for the B champion, the TV champion, U.S. champion, Intercontinental champion, whatever, TNT. But the World Championship is far better and make more revenue when you make it a earned effort. When you make it special. You want my daughter, you're going to earn her loyalty and mine. Because I'm going to be a thorn in your flesh if I realize you got the wrong intention. If I see you a person who's just trying to get something from my daughter every week, because that's how y'all all about these wrestlers. Y'all trying to get something from these wrestlers every week to satisfy your own self. He's taking away opportunities. Roman Reigns ain't took no opportunities from nobody. I mean, he probably cheated him out of championship but that's what he'll do. But Roman, no, you had to qualify. You had to earn the number one contendership. And when you did, that's when Roman came out to start building to the big event. That's the same thing with Brock Lesnar. You ever notice the metrics between Brock Lesnar being champ and Roman Reigns being champ brought more revenue in than John Cena and anybody before that. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Stone Cold and the Rock rivalry was off the chain. That was on TV all the time. And it was fun. And we enjoyed it. And it brought the ratings. But when it comes to box office drawing, you can still have that, but yet keep the aura and mystique on your champion. And make people pay to see him get his comeuppance, as we say in the country. And that's why that formula worked with Roman Reigns so freaking well. Because you was going to pay for him to get his. And as soon as you think he got his, here come the bloodline, getting the most of that person, causing that person to lose. And you're like, dang, I hate that son of a gun. He won again thanks to the bloodline. The bloodline always interfering. He can't win without the bloodline. You can say that with Ric Flair. Ric Flair didn't win much without the doggone Four Horsemen. But let me say this again. Ric Flair won plenty without the Horsemen. Roman Reigns had won plenty without the bloodline. Roman was winning before the bloodline. Smash him. I mean, he was doing that before he got the leukemia when everybody was booing him and he was the big dog. He was winning. And y'all got mad because he was winning as the big dog. They trying to cram the man down my throat. They trying to force him. And then when he's not being forced down your throat, he never wrestle. He never, because he don't supposed to. If the big money draw, the one that people come to see, when you see it in the ratings, when you see it in the numbers, when you see it in the demographics, when you see it in the cash flow, you keep that formula going. Right now, I'm telling you, if Cody is going to be doing the John Cena thing, he's going to get the John Cena results. People are going to boo him just like they did in AEW. The reason he got booed in AEW, he saturated himself. What made it worse is he brought his wife as his sidekick. And that's when then he got that tattoo. Everybody was joking the tattoo. And then he didn't want to put too many people over. He was booking himself in that TNT champ. He booked himself in a corner with the World Championship where he couldn't compete for that no more, but he booked himself in the TNT. And Vince them saw it, and Vince said, hey, come over here, we'll make you world champion. You know, let us handle everything, though. Let's give you a storyline and let you work it. And believe me, the story is only that, a storyline. There's a lot of lies, a lot of misconstrued truth about that story. And if you can go watch my video about Cody Rhodes, is he telling the truth about the story? Go watch that video and explain to that Dusty Rhodes knew he wasn't getting that title. He knew that before he wrestled. He knew he wasn't gonna get that title. But that's another story. So the reason the champ is not there is the champion is not supposed to be there until y'all pay for him to be there. He'll lead you into the big event. All the greats do it. Ric Flair did it. Jerry the King Lawyer did it. All the marquee players for the major promotions, the point is to lead you, do a little wrestling TV and have that person get jumped, your favorite wrestler get jumped by his heel faction to make you say, oh, I know, and I got to go pay to see him get his now. They just jumped Johnny. You don't jump Johnny. Oh, the Four Horsemen jumped Johnny. Good old babyface heel, good old babyface, good guy, Johnny. He always does good. The kids love him. He bring them lollipops to the match. I dare them beat those evil, vicious son of a guns beat up on little Johnny. I'm not talking about our truth, little Johnny, little Jimmy. Oh, how could he? Well, if you want to see his come-ups, you want to see him get his revenge, get back at them, you're going to have to pay to see it. That's all they doing. It's all marketing. The reason you don't see the champ there is because when it comes to marketing strategy, you're supposed to leave little drippets of gold, little gold chips, and lead it to the big gold. Now, you think that gold is for you, but that gold is really for the person who put it there. It's a trap. It's to lead you in to get you to pay for that big event. You hate this person so much that you're going to pay money. You're going to take time out of your busy schedule, sit at a bar, sit at a movie theater, or whatever, to see this guy get his. And that's why the champ is not there. I'm out of here. You asked me a question. I gave it to you. Why the champ is not here? Because the champ, the real true champ, the marquee champ, the real world's heavyweight champ, the real champion of champions of that promotion is not going to be there unless it's worth his while, unless it's going to lead to a big money event. That's not just his mindset. That's the mindset of the company. It's the right mindset. It's the Don King mindset. It's every major promoter mindset. My job is to tease you into spending money to see the full-fledged production. That's all it is. And that's why it is called entertainment. I'll let you later. Peace.